welcome you to Noche NBA here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. It's the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? To the middle. Powell, that's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here is Steph. Off target from the wing. Here's Adebayo. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Pass to Steph. We played just over a minute here in the first. It's another look. Goes up again. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Hero.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Williams. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Abdul-Rauf is no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And that one's on the defense right there. If you let Adebayo get this close, he will punch it on you.
The shot by Abdul-Rauf is no good. And a wide open look for Hero. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. And Ellis with the block. Pass to Steph. Here's Abdul-Rauf. Abdul-Rauf with the long-range shot.
3.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Mutombo. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. They double him with Adebayo. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. Going inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Nuggets trailed by 3. Outside Williams. Here's Abdul-Rauf. Back to Mutombo. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
It's good.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Out to the wing. Here's Mutombo. It's hauled in by Hero. Well, Heat leading by 4. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Pass to Mutombo. To the paint. Here's Ellis. They double team Ellis. Stiff. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Wiggins. Mutombo with some nice D. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Stiff. Fires it up. And again, it's Denver.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
It's all tied in Miami. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
10. The Nuggets. 10.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so here is Miami. On the wing, Wiggins. And a miss there on the triple. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Williams up on top. Still without a basket.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
The kick out to Adebayo. And it's sent back by Mutombo. It's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Larson. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Pass to Abdul Rauf. From the wing. And it's Denver scoring again.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Back to Ware. Here's Fontecchio. Good D by Williams.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Nuggets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Heat trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number one in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Guys?
Good priorities. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Kicks it out to Ellis. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
And that one's good. Fontecchio.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Williams. Fires the 3. The jump shot as smooth as ever from Reggie Silk Williams.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, that's a little easier to do out on the perimeter.
And that one's good. Fontecchio. The Nuggets lead by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Fontecchio. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Pass to Ellis. And here is Mutombo. Here is Stiff. Pulls up. High post. Abdul Rauf is absolutely red hot.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
Launches it. Drops in the tray. Larson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Here's Mutombo. Out to the right wing. Jaquez with the steal. Fontecchio. The shot, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shot's now starting to fall.
Smith outside. And it's Ware in the corner. Snatched away. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mutombo. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Ware. Here's Smith. Covered by Mutombo. The shot's good from Smith.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Good on the second free throw. Now, Hero. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
21. Denver, 26.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat, trailing by 5. Right side, Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. The three-pointer, no good. And Denver has possession. Here's Stiff. The kick out to Williams. And they recover it. Mutombo. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Mitchell outside. And Ellis with the block. They retain possession. Back to Powell. A 3. Rebounded by Ellis.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Tipped away. Back to Williams. Here's Mutombo. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Heat trailed by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And one of the things I love the most about Adebayo, he's a center who plays like one. He's not out here trying to take long jumpers. He wants the ball inside.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And he lobs it up. It's Powell on the wing. Inside. Kicks it out to Hero. Here's Adebayo. And that one, good. 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And that is their first make of the third. Let's see if that gets them going.
Bryant Stiff. First personal foul. First team foul.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Bam moves so well for his size. He really makes it look easy in the way he can break down a defender.
Here he goes. Here's Ellis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the second free throw, good. The Heat trailing. Here's Mitchell. No good. That would have tied it.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Outside Williams. Takes the three. And another miss by Denver. And Ware now top of the key. And he bangs it home with one hand.
So impressive with the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
And the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got 7.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Back to Powell. Here's Ware. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Ware's got his second basket of the game. Abdul Rauf. That one drops for him. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Stiff. Misses the 3. Miami with the ball. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Back to Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. And it's blocked. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Abdul Rauf. Pass to Stiff. Ellis surveying the D. Williams outside. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Williams has got 6. To the inside. Stolen by Ellis. It'll count. He can't hit that time. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no.
The Nuggets, 36. Here we go, fans.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Denver has possession. Here's Abdul Rauf. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
And Denver has possession. Pass to Williams. He takes it in. Now here's Mutombo. Just 4 to shoot. Denver needs to get off his shot. Dikembe jams it in.
The assist.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Pass to Fontecchio. Got a piece of it. Here's Abdul Rauf. There's the drive. Robert Peck up high for the slam.
Miami.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Ellis, and he comes up with the deuce. Ellis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist. How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
It's Hero with the drive. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's a comfortable spot for Wiggins. He has a great feel for that corner 3.
Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Assisted by
8 points for Williams.
Ellis.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Nuggets foul. Robert Pack. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Hero. And here's Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mutombo grabs the board. The Nuggets lead by 7. And Williams, here we go. Here's Abdul Rauf. Sinks the triple.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Well, this run has given them a bit of separation, but few leads in this league are safe. Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
And it's Dikembe with the jam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Powell inside. Mutombo sends that one back. And they'll keep possession. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And if you fail to block out Adebayo, he is going to find a way to hurt you.
Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Robert Pack.
Trying to contest size is probably wishful thinking.
Pass to Mitchell. Down low. And it's Ellis finishing it off.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.